Hey there YouTube, this is King. I just wanted to show you guys an update on my tanks. As you guys can see, it's been a while since I posted up one. Last night I posted up a video of some fish that I have for sale. I'll be talking about those momentarily, but this is just the big tank, as you can see. My cichlid used to be in this. It used to be a freshwater, but what I did was I went out and I converted it to a saltwater. If you take a look, there's a fish right there, and there's another fish right there. This is my saltwater tank, and these are two blue damsels. This one right here is a yellowtail. Can't really see them because the light is really weird. It's a T5HO blue, so it's kind of bright. Then there's my other one. So this one right here is a yellowtail, like I was saying. And this one right here is a white belly. I'm not 100% sure what they're called. I believe they're pearl damsels, but I could be wrong. Like I said, this is a saltwater tank, so it's got my 75-gallon filter on the back. Little heater, circulator, another heater. It's got my cleaning block, and then thermometer right there. So yeah, like I was saying, two new fish. I got the live sand bed in. Right now it's kind of empty, the tank. I'm actually going out later on this afternoon and I'm gonna buy some live rock, so yeah, just fill it up slowly. The fish are doing really good. They seem kind of still at the moment. I think it's just because the tank is empty. They have nothing to go to. They were also in a very small tank at the pet shop, so they had to adjust to it. I got them all both of them yesterday, and so they seem to enjoy it. They haven't like hurt each other or anything, and they're eating and whatnot. I fed them twice. I fed them last night and they ate it all, and then I fed them this morning and they pecked at the food, and there's still a little tiny bit inside my sand bed here and there, but they're doing good. They're actually doing really good. I'm very surprised. I'm gonna tell you guys something though. With saltwater tanks, they're really hard to take care of with the water wise. Like, you always have to have a certain amount of this and that inside your tank. You have to watch out for nitrite, ammonia, and pH. And those are just some things that you have to watch out for. You also have to watch out for the other little things that cause bacteria and whatnot, fish disease. So honestly, right now, as you guys can see, just because I have just a live bed and the two fish, I waited, I'd say about a month and a half before I even stuck anything inside of this tank other than the live sand and the filters and whatnot, just so that it would let the water cure, all the water would settle and whatnot. And then I went and I didn't start off with hard fish to take care of. I started off with two damsels. They're probably the hardiest fish that you can buy in the saltwater regime, I guess. And they're really cool. They're known as aggressive fish, but in a large tank, honestly, these fish right now, they're probably 1.5 centimeters long. This one right here, and then this one over here, he's probably like 2 centimeters long. This tank isn't big at all, or sorry, this tank is huge compared to them, which aren't big at all, the fish. And the tank that they were in, it was probably, I'm gonna say, a 5-gallon tank, 10-gallon tank. So they're adjusting really well. They're kind of moving slow. They're just taking their time, but they seem to be enjoying everything. They're doing very well. And then also another thing with the live rock, like I mentioned, I was gonna get some live rock for the tank. Live rock is used to oxygenate the tank, so this will do good for my fish. Not only will it give them some places to like space out and make their home or whatever, but it'll also give them another filter. Just like live sand bed that adds a filter, the live rock will add another filter inside the tank. So should be pretty cool. I'm pretty excited to do that. So that's just about the tank. Right now I'm feeding them this right here. It's called Omega 1. It's used for marine flakes. Yeah, for all marine fish, and it's got with garlic on it, so marine flakes with garlic. It's pretty good. the guy at the store said that what it would do is it's a good for their diet or whatever. It's good for all that. Oh, you can't really read it on here, but I'll read it to you guys. It says omega-1 diet, rich in omega-3 and 6 HUFAS. Natural pigments and salmon skin for vibrant colors, fresh natural fats, an abundance of variety of fish, of fresh seafood protein means. Sorry, I'm asleep still right now. It's kind of early. Never clouds water and with 2% garlic. So the fish seem to love it already. They're picking off little pieces at a time. Eventually I'm going to see if I can move them to brine shrimp. Because they're just young, I don't want to start them off with brine shrimp, just because brine shrimp are a little bit more expensive, I find, and I don't want them to not eat it and me waste money on it. So I'm going to wait until they grow a little bit bigger, and then I'm going to start feeding them brine shrimp. So like I was saying, this week I'm looking to get some live rock. I'm thinking about going to get some today. So I'll add some live rock in here, just like a little cave or something. I'm not too sure yet. I don't want to add the entire thing live rock because the chances of me actually adding reef into this tank are really low, considering the fact that I haven't ever done a reef, and this is my first ever saltwater tank. I've been in the fish tank since I was little, so this is actually really a pretty big jump for me. So this is the saltwater, like I was saying. And then in 2 weeks I'm looking to get maybe a clownfish. We'll see though. It depends on how these fish are doing and whatnot. So this is the saltwater, and this over here is my freshwater tank. Now the glass is kind of foggy and whatnot, but as you guys can see, I messed with the landscape, or the rocking, sorry. Have all my cichlid in there. I made a video yesterday about demizones, my demizones that I had, or in my cichlid that I had 2 demizones. Unfortunately, one of them passed away this morning. I noticed that he was swimming upside down, but all my water levels are all good. The pH is low, everything's good in the tank. And so I was really shocked. Like, I don't understand, because none of the other fish seem to be reacting funny, except the demizone, which was swimming upside down. And it would hit the floor, and then when he would jump, like go to shoot up into the air, he would torpedo, so he would just keep spinning. It was really weird, so I kind of just thought, you know what, put him out of his misery. He was hurting too, like the other fish were getting at him and whatnot, so I think the fish just started pecking at him too much. This fish right there as well, yeah, you guys can kind of see him right there in the back on the top. Now he's on the bottom. He's got a black dots on him. He's an orange zebra, and I found out last night that she, I guess, is pregnant. You guys can't see it right now, but when she comes out, she just hiding out, I guess, because they're kind of just waking up right now. But she last night was packing. Her mouth had a bunch of eggs in it. It's pretty cool. I have never seen cichlid, besides convict, I haven't ever seen any cichlid breed out of their mouth. And oh, she's hiding again, but you just saw her come out there. Her throat is packed with them, and when she turns towards you and you're looking into her mouth, you can actually see the eggs, which is really, really cool. It's a first for me, so if she has any, I'll let you guys know. Post up another video. So these are the cichlid, and the 3, what are they? Oh, the 3 algae eaters, the Chinese, and then the 2 plecos. So yeah, there you go. There's the freshwater right there, and then this right here is the saltwater. And I'm actually looking for you guys, if you want to, mind my dinosaur dresser. I don't know if you guys have seen this yet, but this is my dresser. It's pretty cool. I've had it since I was a little boy, maybe like 8 years old, 9 years old, and right now I'm 19, so it's probably been around for 15 years without, like, I've had it for about 10, but it was a hand-me-down, so I probably had it for about, there's probably been around for about 15 years. Pretty cool. My uncles painted those on all the dinosaurs and whatnot, so yeah. But back to the fish. These ones right here, I'm actually looking for them to be named. If you guys want to name them, you can go ahead and do that. Just throw me some inbox messages. There's the yellowtail right there in the back. You can't really see them. I'll fix the light for you guys next time. I'll put in my white one. My white T50H, or HO, or whatever it is. It's a dual header, so right now I only have the blue one plugged in, but yeah, so that's the yellowtail right there, and this one right here is a white belly Demazani. Alright, so there's my fish, you guys. It's great talking to you again, I guess, without talking, or without communication back. I don't know, whatever. You know what I mean. Alright, just throw me any suggestions, anything that you guys want to talk about, feel free to. If you guys have any suggestions about the tanks themselves, just shoot. Don't be afraid to say anything, and subscribe, like, comment, and thanks a lot. Check out my other videos too. Thanks, guys.